I guess many of you know about me. Some of you may not be aware of me. Let me just quickly inform you. My name is Sandeep Daga. My friends call me Daga, and I am a hotelier by profession, and by heart, it's my passion as well. So it's been a long time. I've been associated with the industry, and honestly speaking, I never expected, I never thought that we will come up to in such a kind of situation, in such a crisis. Of course, these are very challenging times, and we all need to stand together to make sure that we win over this situation and the challenge. Well, what do we do? This coronavirus has hit us so hard. Many of us are like shell shocked. What do we do? What can we do to ensure that we get out of this situation as a winner? We can simply sit back and relax, or we may use this time to improve our skills. We may use this time to learn a lot of stuff online, offline, whatever way. We may use this time to make some network and grow our network and to learn something from our seniors. And most importantly, this is the time wherein we can have a word with some of the people who are learned enough, who can give us a word or two, some share of their knowledge and some share of their wisdom, so that that comes handy to us in our future course. Today, I'm going to introduce you to one of my dear friend, and he's not just a learned person. He is also a, an institution in himself. Worked in South Africa in multiple locations, multiple designations. I won't take all the time. I'll just simply introduce my friend Rudolph De Kock from South Africa. Welcome, Rudolph.
Hi, good day, good morning, Sandeep. Nice to be here.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Wonderful. So, Rudolph, as you know, we are going through a lot of challenging situation right now. A huge crisis is we are facing a huge crisis right now. It's I guess more or less similar in India or Africa, world over. What do you say?
Yes, now definitely. So, see, it's a world global epidemic. And actually, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, our president, announced last night on the news that our lockdown time period will be extended with two
Hmm.
more weeks.
Well, this lockdown is inevitable. There is no doubt about it, and this is to safeguard us, people of this world. But then at the same time, it is hitting us on a very bad way in terms of revenue. Everybody in the hotel industry, hospitality industry is hit with this lockdown and crisis directly or indirectly. You are based in Cape Town, and I am in India. So more or less, we are in the same boat. Even after sitting miles apart, we are on the same boat. So, what do you think? What can be done to ensure that we use this time in a positive fashion? We may not be able to earn money. We may not be able to bring business to our hotels. How can we use this time in most best possible fashion?
Well, Sandeep, very good question. I would say we can use this time very productively in a way we can do all our administrative duties and we can plan for future business as well. So
Hmm.
by the time the lockdown is over and the
Hmm.
world can continue again, it won't go back to normal immediately. So
Hmm.
we must better get all our ducks in a row and we must plan ahead for any situation that can rise because no one expected this epidemic period in our lifetime.
That's wonderful. We can use this time to learn new things. We can use this time to uh, upskill ourselves and to increase our network as well. Well,
Definitely.
Rudolph, I know you personally, so I have a lot of information about you. Still, I would want to hear it from you. How has been your journey so far? You worked in you were a student of IHT, and then you started from the scratch, from the smallest designation, and then you reached where you are right now. Would you like to share some of your experiences from your journey?
Sandeep, was in high school in only a boys' school in South Africa, in Stellenbosch, called Rose Gymnasium. And then from there, I immediately went into hospitality management, hotel management. So I institute for hospitality training. At the time, it was free research in Australia. During that course, I went traveling to do my in-service training in Miami, Florida,
Mm-hmm.
where I then only was planning to go over for 6 months. But then during the 6 months, they offered me a 2-year management contract where I will learn abroad in all the different departments from hospitality. Of course, I accepted the invitation. I
Mm-hmm.
then completed that during my time there. I then came back to South Africa and I still continued my studies through IHT again. So my studies took a bit longer than what it was planned to, but because I increased my time for in-service training
Mm-hmm.
internationally.
Hmm. So, well, you have studied a lot. You have experienced the hardships of the work by doing it on by your hand. First hand, you have first hand experience of working at multiple levels. Also, with the kind of experience that you bring along with yourself, what do you see? How do you see the future? Do you think this 2020, forget about, let's not about 2020. Let's say, what do you see foresee about 2022? Where will we be
Wait,
at 2022?
I think we will be a lot more open to accepting new challenges in life due to the past and what has happened to us. And then again, I feel the world will accept technology in a better way because now currently we are forced in that direction. So we are forced to make use of technology and everything. So we will enhance our own personal platforms as well, like HSA has done, and we will do with HIN as well. And then we'll keep on building our 5-year goal plan as well.
Well, you said that you are working right now on HSA. You're probably planning to launch HIN as well. Would you like to say a little more about HSA and HIN? What is HSA
Well,
and what is it specializes in?
HSA is a global hospitality service delivery company. What we do is we help hotels, restaurants, guest houses, any hospitality business to achieve their success. In other words, their success is our success too. That's one of our mottos. So your success is our success too, because clearly, if a company does good, we will do good being their service providers. And we cover 10 of the most important sectors in the hospitality sector, which is culinary arts, pricing and procurement, menu design, stock control, events management, as well as point of sales, which is POS. We are partnered with Anchor Data, EasyPass, as well as inventory control systems.
Okay, so it is kind of uh, we can say one-stop shop or a supermarket for all hospitality sub services, ancillary services. Am I correct on that?
You are correct, and nothing is too big or too small for us. We won't say no. We won't say we can't do it. We will always get a way to resolve the situation that one of our clients are in.
Uh-huh. All right, that's wonderful. So, also, I wanted to confirm, ask you a couple of questions regarding your journey so far. You have informed us, and what are your future plans? As you have worked yourself uh, and brought yourself up to the this level in the industry, so with the kind of experience that you bring along with yourself, what is it that you want to share with the upcoming budding managers? What is your message to them? Or maybe if I sum up my question, what are the 2 or 3 tips that you want to give to the coming upcoming managers?
For upcoming hoteliers as myself, I would give advice in the sense where always be honest. Honesty is number one. Number two, I will say always make sure that you add value to the
Okay.
organization that you have joined or that you get the opportunity to join in. So you mustn't just be a number. You
Mm-hmm.
must always add value. We will
Mm-hmm.
also say at HSA, passion is value.
Mm-hmm.
Like you also say, you have the passion for the industry as well. And then I would say just live life, enjoy it, make it your lifestyle. Don't see it as a paycheck, as a salary. See the
Okay.
hospitality industry as a lifestyle. Because I have started off as a restaurant manager. I have ended up as a general manager, director of food and beverage. So
Uh-huh.
I've really started from the bottom up. And you must always have mutual respect for your employees as well as for your colleagues.
Well, I understand that you advise them to work hard, to work honestly, and at the same time to keep a proper blend of work and entertainment and enjoyment. You want us to have a proper work-life balance. I agree. Still, looking at the situation right now, wherein we are right now, the crisis that we are in right now, tell me honestly, are you scared? I am
I
scared.
am
I
not
admit. I
scared.
confess. I am scared. Are you scared too?
um, I am not scared. Honestly, Sandeep,
Really?
I would say I'm not scared. I always take anything that come across my path. There's always some positive reactions in that negative situation. Like this, for instance, we can enhance our other systems and our other experiences to overtake what we have done in the past.
Uh-huh.
And I'm really not scared. I see this time as an opportunity. Sorry, the light is a bit bright here at the
That's
back.
wonderful.
I see this as an opportunity to increase our possibilities and
Uh-huh.
the industry itself.
Uh-huh. Well, that's really wonderful. As they say that courage is contagious. So your courage brings me some hope as well, and I'm sure, as you said, that everything has something positive in it. Yes, I agree that somewhere in my life I learned a lesson that any obstacle that does not kill me will make me stronger. So
Definitely, yes.
this is kind of a challenge that we are facing right now. We are standing together, and that's the biggest part, because this is the time which tells us who's a friend and who's a foe. Whoever stands with us together, that proves that he is a friend for us. And I really appreciate your time over here. And before we end up the session, I would like to ask you any message to all hoteliers.
The hoteliers across the world, I will tell them to see this as an opportunity to grow stronger together, to stand together, like you said, build a united industry. And if you are willing to go to www.hospitalitysa.com
Uh-huh.
and look around, investigate, study, see what we are all about, and the chances, opportunities that we as a company can offer to the global industry of the world.
That's wonderful. So that is a platform wherein everybody can contribute and everybody can get benefited. www.hospitalitysa.com. Am I correct?
That's correct. Yes, that's
Wonderful.
correct.
All right. So it was really a pleasure talking to you, and keep in touch. Keep yourself, safeguard yourself and your family, and just take care of yourself. Okay.
Thank you very much, Sandeep. Same to you. Thank you. Take care.